So I'm going to introduce Michelle Verne. She is the chair of San Fernando.
Hey everybody! I am so excited to be here tonight and see all of your faces. Oh my gosh. Thanks Betty. You're awesome. I love you.
I love you.
I come from a family of burners and they're here tonight. Over here right here. 3 generations of burners. The first time I heard the name Bernie Sanders was back in the 90s. My mom would tell me to come and watch Bernie on C-SPAN. She would say what a great man he was, the most honest politician. He's truly for the people, and there isn't anyone like him. I would watch Bernie fight for us on the Senate floor, even though no one was listening. The country wasn't ready for him. My family was, and we have been for over 20 years. So tomorrow, it will be 8 years since my mom passed away. She died from a pulmonary embolism, but more so from a lack of quality of care. You can imagine how excited I was in 2015 when Bernie announced. All I could think of was my mom and how she would feel. I talked about Bernie everywhere and with everyone, and I was shocked to find out not many people knew who he was. As his campaign grew, I went to some rallies and talked to some friends, but I'm not going to lie, I was intimidated. I'd never been into politics before. I voted in every election since I was 18, but I never phone banked, door-to-door canvassed, or texted for any politician. This was the first time I'd ever even donated money to a candidate. This was the first time there was someone I believed in, a true fighter for the working middle class, and when he lost, I was devastated. But I knew Bernie would run again, especially after Trump was elected. This time, they're ready for him, Mom. This time, he has the popularity. This time, he has us. Even before he decided to run, I already had t-shirts and stickers on my car.
Yeah? Yes, you.
I went to my first OR meeting at Mark and Leslie's house. I tabled for Run Bernie Run with Nancy right here in front of Ralph's before his announcement. But this time, I'm ready to feel uncomfortable. This time, I have the courage.
Yeah.
So after the announcement, I went to Carlos Morkin's Bernie Sanders Brigade page, and the first thing I saw was a Go Live party at Michelle Bowley's house. Then Carlos announced a parade in Hollywood, and I went, this time ready to be at the front of the lines. My goal was to make sure Bernie's message was spread all over the San Fernando Valley because last time there wasn't much presence. I scouted out fellow burners and asked Carlos who I should talk to, and he pointed at Betty and Michelle. And within the next week, Betty asked if I was interested in starting Feel the Burn Temp Club SFBRC.
Yeah.
Without hesitation, I said yes. And 3 months later, we now have over 40 members. We've been canvassing, tabling, phone banking, at farmers markets, at concerts in the park, where you might have seen us, in NoHo and in Woodland Hills. We've held 2 fundraisers. We'll have our 3rd one tomorrow.
My house.
We've talked to many people and we put them in the burnout. We have super volunteers like my sister-in-law, Jessica. I always thought she was shy and introverted, but she has 3,000 points in the burnout right now.
Yes, she does.
And our co-chair, Betty, we couldn't have done this without her. She's helped me conquer my fears and given me the motivation and confidence to be a leader.
Betty.
She's a mini Bernie, and she's turned me into one. So I believe this time, if we all want change, we must fight hard like Bernie is. It's the only way to make it happen. when Bernie says we're going to have to come together to fight there's about profit margin. The CEO made $83 million a year, $83 million last year. And although I work there, I pay a $4,000 a year premium for me and my husband, which doesn't include co-payments or prescription co-pays. They pay their employees 1 to 2% increases a year, so my kids are on Medi-Cal. That's right, you're subsidizing my kids' healthcare, and I work at the healthcare insurance company. Their greed is endless, and in order to end it, this time it's going to take all of us. This time we're going to have to do what we can to erase the stigma of not discussing politics amongst ourselves. This time, we must wake up the unconscious through conversation. We must listen to their concerns with empathy and compassion and share ours in the same way. Even if you're new at this and you find yourself feeling a little intimidated, there are several ways you can volunteer. You can join one of our groups, hook up with a leader, and we'll guide you along the way. Betty turned me into a mini-me, and we hope we can pass this on to all of you guys. This time, if we all come together, we can have Medicare for all, college for all, and social justice for all. This time, we can have a real leader who believes in climate change and will get us the Green New Deal. And most importantly, we'll do anything to get dark money out of politics. This time, if we all come together, we will win this. This time, Bernie Sanders will be the next president of the United States of America. Thank you all so much for coming. I'm so excited to work with you and feel the burn.